Good morning, friends. We'll commence the session in next couple of minutes. Let's wait for the participants. People are joining.
I think we should appreciate the people who have joined well in time. Really great, and that itself shows the seriousness of understanding these wellness secrets. I appreciate all of you who had spared joined much before us. I mean, in the sense, just before 10, 11 a.m.
Certainly. Komaji will wait for 2 more minutes, and then I'll introduce two moment to you, and then you can take it forward.
Perfect, perfect. I think all of you can put the videos on if it is not inconvenient, so that we can talk and see and speak.
Yes, we can always request to the people.
Of course, of course. It all depends on their convenience. Somebody's traveling, somebody's other places. It's perfectly all right.
Those who are comfortable to switch on their videos, they can put it on videos. This is a special request from the facilitator.
Unable to access camera. Okay.
So, Kumaji, I think we are good to start.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Once again, let me welcome all of you in this wellness session. Myself, Mehul. We are running this wellness movement since a couple of time ago. Our main objective is to make the awareness amongst the society, let people aware about the alternative ways to live the life healthy and happy. By keeping those objective in mind, every Sunday we are having this wellness session at 11 o'clock. We have a group of leaders who are from the nation, across the nations, they are spreaded. Those who have worked tremendously on their particular expertise to make the society better. They are contributing in their service to make the people enabled from their health and wellness perspective. So we have a group of those people. Every Sunday, people are coming forward and taking such kind of class. So this is what all about the our movement. We are a wellness leaders movement. It's a association spreaded across the nation. Uh, Just to talk about the today's facilitator, we have a Komaji with us. It is our indeed pleasure to have him with us. He had done a tremendous, profound study in the secret of wellness, how to live the life happily and healthy. So his main motto is to govern the people, guide the people, enable them to live the life healthy and happy. He's going to share the 30 secrets with us today. What all things that we need to consider to live our life happy. So it's a complete learning of his of 20 years, past 20 years, he is into the research and study of it. And in a very 1 hour time, he's going to tell us, enable us, enlighten us for the secret of this 30 secrets of the living life happy and healthy. So, without taking further time, let me hand over to Komaji. Komaji, you are most welcome to today's wellness session. We are happy and privileged to have you with us today. Over to you, Komaji.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate your initiative and the way you are spreading the knowledge, and it's wonderful, sir. And I'm really obliged. Now let's get back. I'd like to share my personal experience, and then we will go. All of you, I want all of you to have a pen and paper, because this is not a sermon. This is an action plan. We are going to look at certain things. It should be an interactive session. So I want people, whomsoever want to respond, they can respond to me, right? So let me give a small presentation. See, friends, first of all, see, when we talk about health, many of us have knowledge, 80-90% knowledge we have. See, suppose somebody want to know what are the health issues people have. We know a lot of people have an idea that overweight is a problem, blood pressure is a problem, diabetes is. Can you hear me? Hello? Is it audible?
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
sir.
Yeah, great.
Yes,
Great.
we
Okay,
can
all
hear
right.
you.
Yeah.
We can hear you clearly.
So I want all of you to have a pen and paper so that we can understand what are these 30 wellness secrets. What is that? See, 30 wellness secrets comprises of three-step approach. What are the three steps, friends? As of today, see, somebody may be 20 years, another maybe 30, 40, whatever age you are today, I want to analyze your health status. So there are about 10 health issues we must focus. What are the 10 health issues? We will look at it. Then comes the second question comes, okay, in the first place, why are we having these health issues? That means what? So far, whatever the number of years we have lived, there must be some habits which are useful, some habits which are going to deplete your health. It's a combination, some good and bad together. End of the day, today, you know where you are, right? Then what happens? We know that, okay, our health is spoiled. A lot of people, you just ask your security guard in your flats, he will tell you why people are getting unhealthy. He say people are eating wrong food, they don't eat good food, they don't sleep well, they're not doing exercise, right? Are they having a stress? Are they take coffee, tea, alcohol? Everybody knows these things. So obviously, to become healthy, we have to stop all that wrong habits and do right things. Right things are nothing but the just opposite of whatever wrong things we are doing. So sleep well, don't get stressed, do exercise, eat good food, avoid junk food and all that. So where is the problem then? See, we know. Only problem is we don't have 100% knowledge. So this is what we are going to learn. So we have understood the 10 health issues that takes care of 10 secrets. There are 10 daily wrong habits. Let's understand what are the wrong habits. See, as I said to you, we have covered generally, but we have to be very specific. What is that habits we have? Third one is that, okay, once we understand what is our health condition, say I'm wrong habits. So obviously, it's a common sensical approach. Stop those wrong habits, take action. Third one, I have created a 10 daily habits dinacharya. Just follow the dinacharya and you see the improvement in your health. So at one time, friends, I was on 11 medication and I had almost about 8 health issues. We will study them. What are the health issues? And these daily wrong habits, I had almost 6 to 7 daily wrong habits for 30 years. One wrong habit, and also problem is somebody, we all know that we should not take coffee tea. Somebody is taking one coffee maybe last 1 year. If somebody is taking 3-4 coffee last 20 years, so the damage is very high when somebody is doing the problems repeatedly for longer duration. So we will study that. So let me give a small presentation. Are you able to hear me? Am I audible, clear? Hello?
We are,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes,
Right.
very much.
Okay. We'll go very quickly. Okay. Friends, see, I was not having an issue on sleep. I used to sleep very well. There was no stress, though I retired as general manager in Escorts. I was the marketing head. But fortunately, I had no stress. I used to get out of the office by 5:36 and 9 o'clock I hit the bed. I get up at 5 o'clock. I go every day walk. No issues on sleep. But did it help? Has it helped my health? Because three good habits I have. Then what happened in 2000, at the age of 40, I attended a program, amazing program. In that program, they taught us the damages, what it can cause, coffee, tea, alcohol, and non-vegetarian food. I used to drink 3 to 4 coffee every day, friends. At least in a month, 2, 3 times alcohol because of the company, office work and all that, meeting. Non-vegetarian food, I used to have at least 3 to 4 times every week. Well, both the times. So I was such a non-vegetarian eater. So I stopped it. The day I attended the program way back in May 2000, I have really realized that I stopped it. Has it helped? Has it improved my health? From 2002, that means after I became stop coffee, tea, alcohol, and non-vegetarian, from 2002 I had a cholesterol problem, and over a period of time until 2014, I ended up having 11 medicines. So I used to be like this with a belly fat, overweight, and these are the morning 5 tablets, evening 6 tablets. What are the problems I had? Friends, I was overweight, I had belly fat, I had blood pressure, diabetes, fatty liver, joint pains, kidney stones, and 11 medication. Lunch, after lunch, I have 5 medicines, and the night about 6 medicines. This used to be my life. So what happened? I didn't have the right knowledge, but I'm disciplined. But what is the use of having discipline? A lot of people have knowledge, but they don't have discipline. As I told you, friends, way back in 2000, when I made a change, almost last 25 years, I have not taken coffee. Alcohol also I may have taken in the last almost 2025 years, maybe 5-10 times. That's all. Non-vegetarian I have reduced, but off late I am having non-vegetarian to control my sugar. So what I'm trying to tell you, friends, until 55 years, I don't have the right knowledge. So what I did, I happened to get a book. When I went to Vijayawada, I happened to get a book, 75 rupees. I read this book, and there is a DVD. There is a doctor in Vijayawada. He's a naturopathy doctor. Last 25 years, he's done an amazing work. His name is Dr. Mantena. And I got his 63 DVDs, each running for 5 hours. I studied in about 4 months. Look at the transformation. And I've also invested time in the last 11 years studying these people. They are the great guys. I want all of you to look at these people, listen to their videos. A lot of people, Sadhguru, Veerma, there are the diet plans, different diet plans, different approaches. People have substantially benefited, right? So this is what, and look at it, what happened in 4 months. This is my transformation. From 69, I came 60 kg. This is the transformation. And I got rid of medicine last 11 years, not a single medicine. So this is me and my wife. This is just 2013 before my son's marriage. And this is latest. And I give sessions in the corporates, and the YouTube videos are there. And I give in class schools also, teachers and the students. And this is some colleges, and these are the sessions in corporates like Voltas, and this is L&T, and then this is there's a camp in Vijayawada, in Hyderabad. There's a camp. I go there. I do all this free of cost, friends. What I learned, I want to teach everyone. Whatever I learned, investing almost about 8,000 hours last 11 years, you can learn in this 1 hour, friend. And if anybody is more interested, you can send me a mail. I'll put you the PowerPoint presentation what I'm doing now. This is another center. This is a platform where I'm giving the sessions last 1.5 year, friend. I've trained more than 1,200 people, and I'm sure 50% of the people must have definitely benefited in terms of getting rid of any medication and improving their health substantially. And these are the few people who have benefited. Acha, friends, end of the day, I want all of you to make a note of it. See, your weight should be as per height. If anybody in India, 5 feet person, either male or female, should not be beyond 50-55 kg. If anybody is 5.6 inches, very rarely in India we have people 5.3, 5.4 only, they should not be beyond 60-65. Even a 6 feet person in India should not be beyond 75 or 80 kg. Look at where you are. And waist size, your belly fat should be half of 5 inches. If you are 5 feet, means you are 60 inches height. So your waist size should be 30 inches. If it is more, that means you have a fat around your belly. And your blood pressure should be what? Friends, a lot of people say 120 by 80. No, it should be around 90 by 60 to 120 by 80. This is the range. This is the ideal range. A lot of people right now, if you are 50 years, 130 by 90, nonsense. At one time, my blood pressure used to be 130 by 90 with medication. Nowadays, last 10 years, 11 years, my blood pressure is 90 by 60, 100 by 70, that range. Why? Because I'm doing the right things. I stopped doing all the wrong things. Friends, are you able to understand? Or please check up your weight as per height or not. Do you have a blood pressure? Are you on any medication? See, these are the 3 clear health issues. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Can you hear me, friends? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, you
Yes.
are audible.
Yeah, yeah. So now out of these 3 health issues, what is the weight? I said weight and waist size, blood pressure, and then the medication. If you are doing any one of the, that means what? I always put it this way, friends, to understand. See, your body is your partner. Many times we think my life partner is my mother, my wife, or father, but your life partner is your body. You are born with the body, you will depart with leaving your body here. So whoever will be with you or we don't know, but definitely your body is with you. So it is absolutely essential that you understand about your body, you take care of your body. So these are the 3 things: your overweight, belly fat, blood pressure, and you are on any medication for whatever is the reason. Prescription medication every day you're taking. That means what? In your boat you have 3 cracks. Would you like to travel in a boat with 3 cracks, friends? No, we don't. At one time I had 8 health issues. That means my boat has 8 cracks. Right? So let's look at it. Now we will see. Hello. Yes. So friends, if you see this ICMR survey, Indian Council of Medical Research, they have done some survey, and they've done only 2 blood tests. What they've done it, they talked about overweight, BP, cholesterol, and diabetes. It's look at the condition. 28, 30, that means every 3rd person. That means obesity and belly fat put together, out of 10 people, 6 are either having BP, belly fat or overweight. 60% of the people in India are either having belly fat or overweight. Hypertension is again 1/3. Cholesterol, 80%. That means what? Out of 10 people, 8 people are having cholesterol. Diabetes, pre-diabetes and diabetes, almost 30% put together. That means every 3rd person out of 10 is having diabetes.
There is a disturbance. Someone's
Yeah, please mute all of you. All right. So this is the status of health of the people in India, right? And then you see the city younger lot, 20% increase. Most of the people are ready for the tablets only. They don't want to change the lifestyle. Easy. You see, whatever nonsense we are doing, we can continue doing. Just pop a pill and you are managing. A lot of people tell me, no, sir, my diabetes is under control. My cholesterol is under control. My BP is under control. Control with medication. Friends, we are not designed to live with a life with medicine. So find a way. See, look at people are only interested in taking a pill. Pill. And as I said to you one time, I was taking 11 pills. At that time, I didn't have this knowledge also. I thought it's all right. Yeah, I'm under the doctor guidance, I'm under control. But no, friends, you should live a life without medicine. And look at this is the doctor's condition. They have done a survey in Jamnagar. They have done 490 doctors themselves. Look at the status. 20% are obese, 50% are diabetes, 24% are blood pressure and cholesterol. What does it mean, friends? How come doctors who have great knowledge, they are supposed to treat the patient? They themselves are unhealthy. Why? Any guesses? They have the right knowledge, so they lack discipline. I also had doubt a lot of people have whether do we have the right knowledge. So we are going to look at it. Friends, based on this Indian Council of Medical Research, they have released a book. How many people have seen this book? I don't know. They have released a book, 148 pages. This is released in sometime in March, I mean, June, I think, 24 or 24 in the last quarter. There are 17 guidelines, dietary guidelines. They have suggestions, 17 guidelines they have given, and how to become healthy. So many of us we know, but we look at, but they've done a great work. Let me tell you. There are a lot of doctors, there are a lot of dietitians, nutritionalists, all put together, combined a book. I will send this thing in the group. I will send it to Takkar Saab. He will share with you. Go through the book. It has a great knowledge. But let us understand, is it useful? So what are the 17 dietary guidelines, friends? We will just go through quickly. So you say what they say is eat a variety of diet, extra food during pregnancy because there is not one. Pregnancy means there are two, one inside. So you take more food. They say exclusive. Uh, Exclusive 6 months breastfeeding. All these are good. Semi-solid food for the children, appropriate diet for children in health and sickness, eat plenty of vegetable and legumes. I think everybody knows all this stuff. It's nothing great. Use refined oils, fats in moderation. They say don't take fat, eat very less. That's what they're telling you. They said eat nuts and all that. Great knowledge. Quality proteins, the combined food. They say don't try to eat only one item. Keep changing it. Good advice. Adopt healthy lifestyle. What is a healthy lifestyle? It's a very vague. What they say, belly fat, to reduce belly fat, obesity. What they say do yoga, you sleep well, limit screen time, don't sit too much of good advice. What they say, look at what they have suggested, friends. They have suggested to eat breakfast, lunch at 5 p.m. You take a milk and you take a dinner at 8 p.m. And every meal you have some fruits. And they have also given you freedom, license. You can take coffee, tea. So this is the guidance of it. And the same thing, there is a small print, it is there. Like, if you see on a cigarette packet, smoking is injurious to health. Like that, they have written with the small words. What they have written? Here they are suggesting to eat 4 times and they are allowing you to take coffee, tea. That means somebody will take at least during office time, 10 o'clock, one coffee generally everybody takes. And another coffee at 3 o'clock. That means many of our people are eating 5 to 6 times, including food and coffee. And they are writing here, it's preferable to take only 2 meals per day as per your preference and needs. I must say this is the golden advice, but it is written very small as very insignificant. Let's look at other things, friends. Be physically active, exercise every day, restrict salt intake, very good. Consume safe and clean food. Adopt appropriate pre-cooking, how to cook the food, what dishes you have to do. Drink 2 liters water, they're suggesting. That includes milk, coffee, tea. Say, for example, friends, you are taking 2 times coffee, and as per their guidelines, you are taking 1 milk. That means what? At least you will be drinking about 750 ml of this. That means they are suggesting to drink 1.25 liter water and other things. So let us look at it. Is it useful advice or not? Minimize high fat. They said don't use fat at all. Sugar, salt, ultra processed foods. Everybody knows it. Even a security guard will tell you don't eat ultra processed food, salt, sugar, and all that. Nothing great. We all know it. What is the sixth one? Include nutrient-rich food for elderly people. Old people, they suggest you eat fruit, nuts. It is required for anybody, but anyway, this is the suggestion they give. Read information on food labels and choose healthy foods. These are the 17 guidelines, friends. Can anybody guess? Anything is missing important thing? See, friends, I want to tell you, for a simple example, though I don't like this example, I'll give this example. Coffee. To make a coffee, you need 3 items. You require milk, you require sugar, you require coffee powder. If I don't give any one item, can you make a coffee? Hello? These are the 3 ingredients you need to make a coffee. If I don't give 1 out of 3, you can't make a coffee. Suppose instead of, okay, I give all these things also proper and also give mirchi powder. Would you put it in the coffee? You won't. Let's understand what is needed, what is not needed. Out of the 17 guidelines, can anybody guess What is missing? Of course, it's difficult. People have glanced through. I understand. Can anybody guess? Not the people who have attended my program.
Sleep.
Hello? Sleep is there, sir.
Sleep.
Sleep is there very much. 1 minute. Let me put it. Let me put it. Yes. Sleep is there, sir. They're taking yoga, sleep, exercise, everything is there. Stop coffee, tea, eat good food, check their labels, everything is there. But let me tell you what is missing. You will be surprised, friends. 4 guidelines are inaccurate and insufficient. Out of these, 4 are inaccurate. And 2 critical guidelines are totally missing. So this means what, friends? Even if you are having very determination to be healthy, following by guidelines of ICMR, Indian Council of Medical Research, I can guarantee you, you can never ever become healthy. Why? Because it is not having 2 important guidelines missing, like essentials. Let me put it this way. So we will look at it, friend. What is missing? We will see that. What is most important? As I told you time and again, I'm telling you, you require the right knowledge. And then with knowledge alone is not sufficient. We must be disciplined. We must follow that. So see, friends, I always tell, I love this cartoon. I want all of you to pay attention to this cartoon. Just read this. Just give me a minute. All of you to read. Understand what it is. And we are all, most of us are in this fashion. We say, no thanks. We are too busy. Are you busy? See, friends, in 21st century, the educated, uneducated are not the ones who can't read or write. The persons who are not learning, unlearning, and relearning. This should be the approach, friends. Last 11 years, especially on the health. As an automobile engineer, I was very successful. I joined as a junior engineer in Escorts Limited, and I grew in the organization. I became general manager marketing it for South. But I had no knowledge on the body. The most amazing thing, I have no knowledge. So in the last 11 years, I've invested time, and I'm going to tell you the 3 steps. We are going to teach you 3 formats, rather 4 formats. Look at it. What are the wrong habits you are having as of today? Identify them, stop them when I put it. Next is we'll find out how to check our health score, how to find out where we are. There are markers, parameters, we will look at it. Third one, we are going to see to become healthy, what to be done, friends. Stop those wrong habits in the first place and follow the right things. When you do the right things will happen. If you do the wrong things, you will end up having health problems. So friends, as I said to you, look, these 2 gentlemen are struggling with their square wheels. They're struggling their life, but somebody was offering, like Sar. And round wheels, they are not accepting it. They say, no thanks, we are busy. Friends, what is the right way of inquiry? See, many times, don't go by what has been said by me. Forget about me or anybody. What the Buddha says, don't just believe it. You heard it, you read it, it is written in your scriptures. It is said by the top man in the world. Just forget about it. Believing is bad. Non-believing is also extremely bad. Both are bad together. So what you should do? Inquire. So the best thing is, what is the best way to do is, but after observation, analysis, when you find anything agrees and reason and it's conducive to the good and be. What I'm trying to tell you, friends, if you look at in YouTube, you have got good knowledge, confusing knowledge. Let me tell you, everybody is trying to share whatever the best they know, but whether it suits us. So you have to analyze. What I'm going to tell you, I want you to look at with absolutely critical eye and see. So we are now going to see, friends, there are 10 health issues. What is the 10 health issues? I'm just showing you. Weight. If anybody is overweight, there is one health issue. If anybody has a blood pressure beyond 120 by 80, that means they have a blood pressure. Anybody is overweight as per the height, we have just shown you. If you are taking any medication, that means you have 3 holes already in your board. Next comes this insulin resistance. So this particular blood test is not being done by many labs or many doctors also. So we will not know. This is an invisible crack in many people's board. I tell you, friends, 90% of the population, 90%, let me repeat again and again, 90% people have this problem. That is called insulin resistance. This is the root cause. We will look at it. Then comes cholesterol. If anybody has high cholesterol, we've just seen the ICMR survey. 80% of the people have got high cholesterol. Then liver function, you should know whether you have a fatty liver or not. Let me tell you, friends, 50% of the population have fatty liver. Thyroid problem is there. The diabetic, pre-diabetic or diabetic, by HbA1c. D vitamin and B12 deficiency. Very, very common. So I've identified 10 health issues, friends. All of you understanding what I'm saying? Hello? Is it clear?
Yes, sir, clear.
And what I have mentioned in the yellow is optimal range. Remember this, friends. Normal range is different, optimal range is different. I want to give an example. If suppose a student in his 10th standard or anything, 35% is pass, 36 pass, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So pass is not good enough, friends. You have to have optimal marks. I wish you should get 100 of 100 or at least 90, 80. That's where is optimal. So this range, what I'm telling you is optimal, right? So we will see now one case study. This is a small girl in my group in the month of 8-year-old girl. Look at how is her health score. We'll just study this. She has 4 health issues. What is that? She has high cholesterol, low D vitamin. She's already on medication, severe insulin resistance. We'll study what it is. People who are listening to first time, little difficult to comprehend. I want you to pay attention. Look at it. So that means this girl at 8 years itself, in her board, she has 4 cracks. Look at another boy. He's 11-year-old boy. What are the problems he has? He's 20 kg overweight. He had a high cholesterol, low D vitamin, B12. Look at what is the D vitamin. D vitamin, the optimal range is 60 to 100. Lab is saying 30 to 100, but I'm saying the optimal range, 60 to 100. She has minus below 3, and this boy is 28, should be above 60. Okay. Now let's look at another girl. She's a 13-year-old girl. She is 18 kg overweight, 5 disorders. This late girl, 25. See, if they continue like this, friends, if parents themselves are not having any knowledge, they themselves are not disciplined, they messed up their own health, they're already overweight. What can you expect their children to be, friends? No way. No way. See, many times doctors ask you, see, oh, you have diabetes? Wonderful. Do your parents have diabetes? Or your brothers have diabetes? But you know why this question they ask? There is nothing called a heredity, falana, demaga, genetics and all, friends. If the whole family is eating some sort of food which has brought them this health problem, so everybody will get it. If the whole family is walking on a thorny place without chappal, everybody is going to get injured, isn't it? Hello? It is not any genetics, friends. So we are all getting confused. You do the wrong things, you will get into problem. Your spouse will get into problem. Your children will get into problem. There is no, high-tech theory in this. And look at this gentleman, 55-year-old gentleman. How many health issues he has? Look at it. He is already overweight. He has high blood pressure. He is on medication. His fasting insulin is 10, which should be around below 5. And his fasting sugar is good. Remember, friends, a lot of people tell me, sir, I have checked my sugar. I don't have sugar. Fasting sugar is a controlled parameter. Don't look at fasting sugar, friend. See, I'll tell you, fasting sugar is like controlled parameter. Suppose I'm staying in Chennai and you call me in the month of May. You ask me, what is the temperature, Mr. Rao, in Chennai? So I'm sitting in my AC room. I look up and say, it is 16-degree temperature centigrade. It is true, but it's inside the house. Outside, it could be 38, 40. Similarly, fasting sugar is a controlled parameter for years and for decades. It will be normal. So a lot of people say, I don't. But the guy, visibly you can see, is overweight, has a belly fat, but he says he don't have sugar. I'm not saying he has sugar, but it's a wrong indicator to count. And look at his cholesterol, his triglycerides is very high. A lot of people only look total cholesterol and LDL. Yes, they are important, but more important is triglycerides and HDL. HDL is a good cholesterol. It should be above 60. Triglycerides is bad. It should be below 100. But the labs is 150. See the question here, friends. A lot of people say, "Oh my God, these are very tight, markers." It's not the question of tight markers, friends. I want to give an example for you to understand. If there are floods are happening, right? So the water will come first to the road, and then your car parking. Then only it will enter into your ground floor hall, right? If you are still more floods, probably your ground floor will get inundated, and then only it come to the first floor. Similarly, all these markers you got to be alert when the road itself. You got to be alert. Similarly, like that, these markers which are given optimal parameters are like that. And I just want to show you about this. Is my grandson, 9-year-old boy. He lives in US. When he came to Chennai, I get it checked. When I found he was okay, except his D vitamin was low last year. 9, it is of the June. Then after a year, back to India. Look at what are the problems he developed. He got 3 problems now. Rather 2, 3 problems. One, he's got insulin is very high. He got insulin resistance. Already his liver enzymes are going up. Earlier it was 1625, it's gone up. And his D vitamin has not improved. See, most of the time what happens, friends, we are all very pampering the children. We do the mistake, we make the children do the mistake. So we have to find the problems much in advance. So this is what is the 10 health issues. This is the 10 secrets you know about your health. Find out today, get your blood test done, find out where you are. If you have more health issues, you have to be more sensible. It's something like your progress report. You may have got 95 marks in mathematics, but what about the other subjects? If you're getting 20, 25, 40, 30, you have to focus on that. Like that, you must focus on this. Now, let's see, friends, what are the 10 health issues? I mean, daily wrong habits. I want to give an example to all of you. Can you hear me, friends? Is it clear? Audible? Hello?
Yes.
Yes, clear, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, if you have a fish pond, right, you are doing business of fish. You're cultivating fish. Now, what happens one day when you came and you saw some couple of fish were sick. You could see 1 or 2 fish dead and floating. What you will do, you'll throw them out, and then you tell that caretaker, see that you give a good food, give some medicine, so antibiotics and supplements. But again, after a week, when you come and see, again 3, 4 are dead. Now is the time for you to find out what is the reason. You found out from 10 different places the dirty water is entering. From one place, from water from some chemical factory is entering. Some place from your sewage is entering. Some place some dirty water from your kitchen waste is entering. There are 10 different places the pollutants are entering into your fish pond. What will you do, friends? Will you stop all the 10 or will you do only 8, 9? Hello? So let us understand what are the 10 daily wrong habits what we have. I want all of you to take a pen and paper, and by this end of this slide, I want you to tell me how many wrong habits as you have as of today. We will look at it. Number 1, friends, many of us have stress, chronic stress. What happens chronic stress will do? Chronic stress will make you will restless, and probably you will not be able to sleep in the night. Stress, anybody has a stress, they cannot sleep well. Next problem is what? If you can't sleep well in the night, morning you can't get up early and you don't go for a walk also. So you develop a sedentary lifestyle. Then what happened? You are sedentary, you did not have stress, you did not sleep well in the night. It may be happening regularly or once in a while, whatever it is. Then what happens? You feel like having some sort of coffee, tea, intoxicants. You get habituated to have coffee, tea. Then what happens? You go and have some sort of sugary item, processed foods, all that. See, I don't call this packaged foods, friends. It's products. Anything manufactured in a factory with a barcode, it's coming in a dabba, in a bottle. It's a product. It's not a food. Biscuit is a product. Are you eating food or a product? Look at it. So we end up eating these sort of things. Then constipation and gas. People are unable to clear their bowels. They don't have a good appetite, and they feel bloated. They feel gas. There is no hunger, and they're unable to pass the stools. They don't clear their bowels in a day. Now, what is the best to do? We will look at it separately. What is the next point? Next point, dehydration. We don't drink sufficient water. If anybody is drinking 2, 3 coffee every day, let me tell you, friends, that person will not be able to drink more water. More water means probably he will drink 1.5 liter. So what is the right way of drinking water? How much water to drink? We have no clue. At one time, let me come to this. Next point, ninth point, eighth point, sorry. Lack of nutritious food. All of us, what are we doing, friends? Morning in South India, people have some idli dosa. Then they have some coffee tea around 10 o'clock. Then they have some lunch, white rice and some sambar, some sort of curries and all that. 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, they have some coffee tea. Then evening, somebody said, no, 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 I don't eat food at all. I have some dosa or chapati. Where is the nutritious food, friend? We are always eating food. Cooked food is not nutritious food. It is only tasty food. Nutritious food means which is not cooked is a nutritious food, like salads, fruits, nuts, sprouts, coconut, dates. These are the nutritious food. How many times we are taking in a day? I hardly used to take. I don't remember. Maybe once in a while we take a fruit. Very rarely, when we fall sick, we take a fruit. These are the 8 health I mean health. Daily wrong habits we have. What is the ninth and tenth, friends? Let me tell you, friends. 90% people are doing these two mistakes, which I am going to tell you. Now find out how many you are doing as of now. Ninth problem is the biggest problem the worldwide people are doing. Not only in India, every place we are doing this mistake, and this mistake is costing us. Can anybody guess? Hello? Okay, let me tell you. Multiple times eating in a day without hunger. See, as I said to you, immediately wake up, you have some bed coffee, then coffee, tea, then breakfast, then in the office coffee, tea, then lunch, and then again 3 o'clock some coffee, tea, evening while going home, you take some snacks, and 8, 9 o'clock you have dinner. So you ended up eating almost 6 to 7 times for years. I did this for 30 years. No wonder I got in trouble at the age of 35 itself, 40 itself. So this is the ninth mistake we are doing. That means, as I said to you, you could stop all this pollutant, but this pollutant is happening to many, many, many people. And this is not understood. And this is something I say, invisible pollutant entering into your fish pond. Find out. What is the 10th one, friends? Remember this point. Other than water is food. If you put anything other than water in your mouth, it is one time eating only, and which spike sugar and insulin. See, a lot of people tell me, no, no, sir, I don't take full coffee. I take only half a cup. Whether you take half a cup of coffee or you go for a buffet and eat your meal for 1 hour, it is the same to the body. When whatever food other than water, it requires digestion. Other than water, it requires digestion. The question is that yes, maybe you have taken half a cup coffee, it may take 20, 30 minutes or 1 hour. If you take a full biryani or a full buffet, maybe it takes 2 hours. But end of the day, you have started the activity. Every time you eat, after the digestion, you get sugars gets absorbed. All the nutrients are absorbed in terms of sugar, and to control the sugar, there is insulin. Now, what is that? Another point, 10th only, 90% people are insulin resistant. I told you. Why? Because we continue doing these two mistakes compulsorily, everybody. And of course, all these problems are there. At one time, friends, how many wrong habits you have? At one time, I was doing how many? I had 5 daily wrong habits, 3 decades. That means out of these 5 mistakes I am doing for almost 30 years. Find out how many you are doing. Now let's look at this number of eatings. We'll just quickly go through. Number of eating disorders. What are the eating disorders? Habitual eating. Breakfast time ho gaya, lunch time ho gaya, dinner time, coffee time, tea time, falana time, dimaka time. We're going on eating. Then sense tempted eating. We are on the way we are walking, we saw some jalebis made, we stopped and eat. So like that, we have the office culture, environmental, emotional eating, nutritional hunger, food tasting. We are feeding children, we are eating. Prasadam, Satiti Devo Baba. Somebody comes to our house or we go to somebody else, they compel you to eat. If you say no, they get up unhappy. So this is today, it happened one person's house, another day, another. So end of the day, we are doing all this, friends. So this will cause what? In the body, you have toxins, nutrition deficiency, poor gut health, gut microbial imbalance, circadian imbalance, insulin resistance, chronic inflammation, and hormonal imbalance. All this will lead to lifestyle disorders. See, friends, at one time I had 5 wrong habits, and all these 10 eating disorders I had. If I go to somebody's house, they offer coffee, tea, I just take it. Because otherwise, I feel they will get upset. How many are doing, friends? Yes. So you understood what are the daily wrong habits you're doing. The longer you do, the severely you do, and what other combinations you have, that determines your health. As I told you, friends, as I was doing almost 5 daily wrong habits, 10 eating disorders for 30 years, I ended up having 8 health issues. I had belly fat, I had overweight, I had PP, sugar, and then kidney stone, cholesterol problem, and all that. I didn't know at that time this insulin resistance and D vitamin and B12. Find out how many you have. There is no way you can get rid of it unless many times you think, what happens, sir? I take one. Yes, one day nothing will happen. But we are doing it repeatedly for years and decades. Is that clear, friends? How many you are having? Can anybody tell me what are the wrong habits you have? Any volunteer?
Frequent eating is what I do.
Pardon? Frequent eating. Fine. See, this is what I'm saying, friends. Out of 10 daily wrong habits, if you have even one, it can cause problem. As I told you, suppose in your boat, you have got only one crack, only small crack. Is it okay? Another guy may have 3 cracks. Same thing, your fish pond, say from 9 places, you are able to stop all that pollutants entering into your pond. But from one area, it is going on. It may not happen like earlier. Maybe it may happen after 3 months later. Only you find some fish are getting sick. Similarly, if you are not sleeping well, if you are stressed, you are not drinking water, you are not clearing your bowels, and you're eating multiple times, you are not eating good food, it is going to cause problem over a period of time. So, what we have understood, friends, these 10 daily wrong habits is causing all health issues, whatever it is. You don't have to look separately. What is my diabetes? Is it happening because of my sugar? Yes, it will. So now we will quickly look at it. What needs to be done? Simple logic. Get your test done. Find out where you are. Stop these daily wrong habits. This is the first step and second step. Let's look at the third step. What we do, friends. Do you know what is needed? All right. See, as I said to you, when you have the insulin resistance, all these problems are happening. Belly fat, overweight, PCOD, cardiovascular diseases, hypertension, thyroid, pre-diabetes, diabetes, even cancer. Now let us look at it, friend. Now we are going to look at what is the dinacharya? What is that you have to do? As I told you, friends, for you to make a coffee, you need 3 ingredients. If I don't give you one ingredient, you cannot make a delicious coffee. Instead of those three, suppose if I don't give you the appropriate quantities, suppose you're making a coffee for 2 people, I just gave you only one pinch of coffee powder. Nothing will work. It doesn't. Similarly, let us understand what are the 7 essentials for good health. What are the 7 essentials? Can anybody guess? These are the 7 essentials we are doing consciously, unconsciously, haphazardly. See, if somebody makes a coffee, it will be very tasty. Somebody makes it is same items, or maybe there are less or more or something else. You will have not a very delicious coffee. Let's look at what are the 7 essentials for good health. Number one, friends, air element. If you don't get air, you can't live more than 5-10 minutes, 5-6 minutes. Next is water. Next is excretion, removal of the waste from our body. There are 4 waste from our body, friends. Next is food. We all know what food to avoid, what to eat. If you don't get food, probably you can live for months also. Nothing danger, but yes, you starve, you lose your weight, and over a period of time, you become female, and then probably without any strength, you die. But without air, you die in 5 minutes. Without water, few days. With we are not able to clear your urine within 2 days, it become an emergency. You have to rush to the hospital. Food, if you eat junk food and all, also nothing much happens. Eating good food is important. Exercise, physical exercise. If you don't do, nothing happens. But it is important component. Next is mind management. You have God has been kind to give a mind to us. If you don't know how to manage your mind, you are going to get psychosomatic diseases. Next is rest.
क्या कर रहा
These
है
are the 7 S. Please, somebody to mute, please.
देखा जाता है भाई रेस्ट
Yeah. So these are the 7 essentials for everything. If we are all doing all the 7, friends, but only thing is we are doing haphazardly. That's why we are making a lousy coffee. So let's look at these are the 7. There are 5 elements. The Pancha Mahabhutas, they call it. All of you know that what is that? What is space element, air element, fire element, water element, and earth element. See, friends, air, you don't require your participation. God has been so kind, it is so essential. So he has taken the charge. We have to do nothing. So air, all that you want to improve your health, just do the pranayama, 20 minutes of pranayama, yoga, abdominal breathing. That would help your, prana, your air element. What is it? Water. Now the question, here is the problem we all mess up. The balance, 6 things we mess up, we do differently. That's how we are having different health conditions. 3 to 4 liters water is a must. And water and food should not be put at one time in the stomach. That means what? If you drink water, don't eat food. While eating, you should not drink water. After eating, at least you must wait for 2 hours. This funda I did not know. I had kidney stone. I got admitted twice in the hospital. The doctor told me to drink more water. He has never told me how to drink. I drank. I only got the belly fat, nothing else. Bloated stomach. So 3 to 4 liters water is a must. Excretion. Friends, there are 4 waste material go out of your body. What are they? One is the stools, solid form. Next is urine. Third one is the sweat. The fourth one is the breath. It is automatic. See, if you don't allow one breath to go out, what will happen, friends? Suppose I come and close the nose. You are not able to release one breath. You're gone. Such an essential and important thing happening automatically. Like sweat. We don't know how many people are sweating because sweat will clear all your waste material from your body. Urine. People don't drink water properly, so obviously they may not go. How much water you should remove from your body every day? At least 1.5 liters by way of urine, it should go out of your system. What is urine, friends? Basically, urine is nothing but the inside all the cells are being cleaned up, all the waste material is removed, and that's how it is getting out through the kidneys. Suppose you are hardly drinking water, you go to the bathroom, maybe urine for 1 or 2 times, and hardly you go 300 ml or 400 ml. What will happen? You have all the toxins in your system. So that's what it is. Now, excretion. 2 bowel movements is a must, friends. We don't have much time. I wish I wanted to show you how is our large intestine, what happens to our bowel. 2 times you should be able to clear your bowels. Food. Well, you all know what to not to eat. Avoid intoxicants like alcohol, tobacco, stimulants like coffee, tea, and then sugar. You must stop sugar. Sugar means not only the direct sugar, friend, white rice, maida item, bakery items, and all that. Refined oil must be stopped. Use the chickpea oil, cold pressed oil. Packaged products. I'm using the word products. You are not eating food, you're eating products. Stop all this nonsense. If once in a while you can take, but not on a regular basis. You can't keep a family pack of ice cream at home and bring a big, bottle of Coca-Cola and drink it. If you have it home, you will continue taking it. Food. Here is the question, friends. A lot of people have, in my approach, there is no diet plan. There is the question, a lot of people have questions what type of food to eat, whether we should eat vegetarian, non-vegetarian, should we eat that or this. A lot of questions people have. Second question is the calories, quantity. A lot of people say, oh, male should have at least 2,500 calories, woman should have about 2,200. If you want to reduce weight, you reduce the quantity of food. These calculations are always there. You want to reduce weight, you eat less. It doesn't work. Third one is the timing. A lot of people tell you must have your dinner before sunset. Good. If it is a PhD stuff, if you're able to do it, great. Is it possible? So in my approach, friends, type of food, what is the quantity you want to eat, when you want to eat is your choice. All that you have to do is only one restriction is there. I think this is the restriction, friend. Eat only 2 times when hungry. Nothing in between 2 meals except water. Very difficult to follow for people initially. But friends, all of you know, see, you all must have heard the Ekha Bhukte Yogi. Vibhukte means eating 2 times. He's a bhogi. Bhogi means a guy who's enjoying life. Tribhukte, anybody knows what they say? Eating 3 times, that in Sanskrit, what they call? Tribhukte, anybody?
Rogi.
Rogi, wonderful, wonderful. But we are eating 5 to 6 times. What we call ourselves? We are drohi, rogi plus drohi. So friends, you don't require to eat a number of times, right? See, human body is evolved. If you look at the millennium, people have started, they don't get morning immediately wake up, don't get bed coffee and breakfast and all that, right? The body has evolved with fasting and feasting. When it is available, they enjoy. When it is not available, they used to fast. But now, unfortunately, everybody is in a feasting mode, starting from a villager to anybody on a feasting mode. That's why you see male, and most of the male also look like a pregnant, a 7 months, 8 months pregnant. Why? It is because eating multiple times in the insulin resistance. As I said to you, 10 daily wrong habits, even one wrong habits you have, you will land in trouble. As I said to you again and again, why I'm telling you this, because we see nothing happen. Yeah, I've done. I used to take coffee, tea. I eat 5 to 6 times. I don't drink water. I don't. Okay, once in a while I go to the toilet, maybe afternoon or evening, and I don't sleep. I sleep. Nothing happened to you. So you have that thing, but something is happening inside your body. The damage is taking place, and you are not checking your health scores. You will not know. Anybody is overweight, belly fat, he is having insulin resistance. And I can guarantee you, I have looked at more than 700 blood reports, friends. Maybe next class we will show it to you. 700 blood reports. I put them on Excel, and most of us are in a wrong direction. Exercise, all of you know, 1 hour exercise is a must. But we have our own reasons. No, 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 it's not possible. I'm a housewife, I have a small child, I'm not going. You don't go walk, nothing happens to you. But you're building the problem inside your body. Mind management. See, many times we don't know how to manage our mind, friend. What is managing mind? See, somebody comes and appreciates you, or you feel elated, you'll smile ear to ear. If somebody comes and criticizes, you get upset. What does it mean? Your remote control is with them. He is controlling you. He is making you happy or he is making you unhappy. Do you want to live like a puppet? Do you want to be controlled by somebody else? So learn, friend, learn this thing. There is a program called Inner Engineering, Isha Inner Engineering program. Do that. Manage stress, anxiety, all these daily wrong habits. Do that. Rest. You have to sleep 7 hours is non-negotiable. If anybody is doing a night duty, the first opportunity, kick the job, find another job. If you are not able to find another job, you have to work in the night, you have to be doubly careful. Friends, you go and see anybody doing night work, they will be obeyed, they have a lot of problems. 90% people have problems. Why? Because they are going against the nature. We are not designed to wake up and eat food and all in the night. All, what is that called? All only stays in the night, right? So these are the 7 essentials for good health. I have told you what is the importance of it. This, if you are doing any imbalance, see, law problem is starting from here. Air anyway, God is taking care. Nothing we are doing. All these areas we are making mistakes. Some people don't drink water. They don't know how to drink water. They don't go to the toilet. They go sometime in the afternoon or evening. But 2 bowel movements in the morning doesn't happen. We continue eating junk food, sugar, ice cream because they're very addictive, friends. All the processed foods are addictive. Lot of top scientists are working to make those foods addictive. You open a box, you take one piece, you cannot, stop eating completely because so it's made like, sugar, fat, and salt. These three are deadly combination. They make you addictive. You cannot, even I'm saying so much thing. If I open the box, I'll finish it. So that's how we are chew. Food, we eat all the junk food. We don't eat 2 times. Exercise, we hardly do it. And mind management, we are totally having stress and sleep. So obviously, friends, where are we going to get healthy? We have just looked at the 10 daily wrong habits. Of course, most of them are common. So now the question is, we know. Have you understood this? This all will become this one. Circadian, all this will cause all these problems. Circadian imbalance, insulin, chronic inflammation. So all this will cause what, friends? Look at it here. They will, any imbalance in this will cause you overweight or belly fat, hypertension. You can become on medication. Another problem, people get cholesterol, fatty liver, thyroid, diabetes. These are the 7 problems a lot of people know. As I said to you, there are 3 problems which are invisible. What are they? D vitamin and B12 deficiency. Lot of people are having D vitamin and B12 deficiency. Unless you check, you will not know. Unfortunately, the lab range is too large. D vitamin, they say, oh, if it is 30, it is okay. They say, not at all. As I said to you, 35% is a pass mark. If you get a pass mark, you simply go to the next class. You can't go to engineering or medical. Similarly, D vitamin level should be around the 70, 80 level. B12 also like that. And the biggest problem, 90%, 95% people have problem is insulin resistance. As I said to you, this is happening because of 10 daily wrong habits. Right, friends? Now we have understood how much water to drink, how many bowel movements you should have. We know how to stop the food, junk food. So what is to be done? I'll just tell you, friends, very important. Pay attention. I'm just giving you, this is a big subject, but I'm just giving you in a nutshell because we don't have much time. Okay. Now, how to drink 4 liters water in a day? How to make sure that you have 2 bowel movements in the day, preferably in the morning before you go to office, and 1 hour exercise, and stopping the junk food, eating only 2 times in a day, and sleeping 7 hours without any hesitation, night 10 p.m. to, as per the circadian rhythm, 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. And managing stress. I'll tell you very simple. What I am doing last 10 years, friends, I've stopped all those 10 daily wrong habits. Not a single day. Nobody can tempt me to eat anything. Even God comes and offers something to me. I said, thank you very much, and I eat along with my meal. So this change I have made. And now how do I go about? Friends, I get up early. You can get up before sunrise. Immediately after waking up, drink 1 liter water. Focus your mind on your stomach with a desire to go to the toilet. No other activity. At that time, don't engage in any other activity. Focus. Take some 5-10 minutes for yourself. Walk inside the house. Think that you are going to the toilet. You will be able to go to the toilet very quickly. Have you seen, friends, a buffalo, how much time it takes to excrete? It just takes 10-15 seconds, and it discards so much of waste in a span of 10-15 seconds. Human being goes into the bathroom, he spends there 30-20 minutes. So much of struggle. Why? Because we don't know. So once you finish your first bowel movement, then only you are licensed to do any work. I tell people, if somebody has not gone to the drank water and gone to the toilet, lock them in the bedroom or lock them in the bathroom. They don't need to come and do kitchen work also. They don't need to go to the office. My grandchildren, one boy is 6 years and 9 years. Since I learned it last 10 years ago, they have immediately after waking up, I make them drink. My small child, 6 years old guy, he drinks 500 ml water. My another grandson, about 9 years, he drinks about 900 ml water. Immediately they'll rush in. 1 minute they go to the toilet, in 2 minutes they come out. Very, very important, friends. Then afterwards, you do whatever work you want to do, work at home, kitchen work, whatever. Or if it's possible, if you're having that luxury of going for a walk, go for a walk for 1 hour, spend time, come back home, rest for 5-10 minutes, again drink 1 liter water. Focus your mind on your stomach, and with a desire to go to the toilet, walk inside, don't engage in any other activity. You will be surprised, friends, you will be able to go to the second bowel movement. Remember, friend, the waste material is not a gold to be kept inside. It has to be excreted at the earliest. So when you have 2 bowel movements in the morning in a span of 2 hours, and you drank 1 liter, and after go take 1.5 liter, 1 liter water again. So your hydration is perfect, the elimination is perfect. Then what to do, friends? You have your first meal when you are hungry. Whatever time you want to eat. In my group, I've seen people eating at 9 a.m. and go to the job and come back and eat at 5 o'clock. And another gentleman goes to office around whatever time, 1 o'clock, he has his first meal, and 9 o'clock when he comes home, he has his second meal. Both of them have lost 10 kg weight. So eat only 2 times. So as I said to you, the water drinking method, don't drink water. If you drink water, don't sit for eating food. While eating food, don't drink water. You wait for 2 hours after eating water. Suppose you are having some stuck in the throat, you feel discomfort, 1 or 2 gulps, no problem. Don't polish glasses. Then what you do, friends, after meal, if you're feeling sleepy, if you have the luxury, you can sleep for half an hour. A lot of people tell, no, you should not sleep after food. Totally erroneous, friends. What happens? Have you ever noticed? You have a good meal. You feel drowsy. Why? Why do you feel drowsy? Is the body stupid or what? That time what happens? The whole blood circulation happens to the stomach for digestion. That's how there is a circulation less to your brain. That's how you feel a little drowsy. Look at tiger or a lion in the jungle. When it hunts and eats, when it eats, it simply lies down and sleeps. That time if there is a deer goes near also, nothing will do it to do. Deer also knows, oh, this tiger has ate and is sleeping. So it just goes around also, nothing will happen to that. So sleeping is no issue. So you can relax. Then what you do after 2 hours of eating first meal, then until half an hour for the second meal, you drink balanced 2 liters water in installments. What you do, suppose you had your first meal at 11 o'clock. So at 1 o'clock, you have 300 ml water, maybe another half an hour. Like that, you consciously drink 2 liters. Always keep water in a bottle so that you can keep a measure. I ask people, I drink a lot of water, sir. They say, how much? No, I drink 8 glasses. What is? I don't know the size of his glass. Whether he's having a tea glass or a big glass. So measure. So 4 liters water you can finish and have your meal at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Preferably if you can do before 7, it is good, but no issue. So is it that simple? That's all what I wanted to share with friends. You can listen to my talks in my YouTube channel and get your test done. If you need any help, you're welcome. I will just quickly go through these slides. Yeah. And okay, now this is the 10 daily step dinacharya. See, as I said to you, drink 1 liter water and go for first movement, go for a walk. Again, drink 2 liter water and go for bathroom. Don't drink water. We have already talked about it. Avoid alcohol, tobacco, coffee, tea. Eat first meal when hungry. Choose nutritious meal. Be sensible. Find out whatever you want to eat. Just eat that. Nothing in between 2 meals except water. Other than water is food. Even your favorite God appears after meal and is offering you some prasadam. Thank him, keep it with you, eat along with your meal. Just make this small change, you will see the difference. Drink balance 2 liters in installments. Eat your second meal when hungry, maintain the same timing. 14 hours of overnight fasting is a must. Fortnightly fasting when you are sick, you do the lankanam. Lankanam is paramaushadam. When you are not well, what happens? The body is so smart, friend. When you are not well, you don't have taste in your mouth. You feel like resting. You feel like, not eating. But what are we doing? No, I have to go to the office. So you want to eat. No, I cannot eat. So you have to put some tablet and eat. So that's how we are in terms of 7 hours sleep. Check your D vitamin, B12 and all that. So what type of food you want to eat, friends? Look at whatever you preferably avoid white rice, avoid refined oil. Just have a multigrain chapati, have any curries, have some curds, enjoy. And if you want to go PhD, what I've taught you, LKG stuff. If you want to improve your health, one time cooked meal, another time uncooked meal. Last 11 years, about 80-90% of my time, I take one time uncooked meal. You decide. It could be your first meal, second meal, your choice. My wife hardly enters the kitchen in the evening. Anybody who's spending more time in the kitchen, they are creating health issues, friends. Remember this point. So one time cooked meal, another time uncooked meal. If you want to still do improvement, take a vegetable juice. And if you have diabetes, avoid even the white rice, chapatis and all that. Have absolutely no carb food. You can have non-vegetarian if you are having, you have some eggs, some sabji, some salad, some curds, nuts and all you can have. The best thing is eat only 2 times when hungry. These are the final steps, friend. Nothing in between 2 meals except water. One time you can take cooked meal, another time uncooked meal. You can take a vegetable juice. You have a lot of nutrients, micronutrients and all that. Low carb, high fat, protein food. Every time in our house, we consume at least 2 kgs of ghee. And I consume almost 2-3 kgs of nuts, including groundnuts and then fried nuts and then cashew and all that. So a lot of people say, oh, there are a lot of cholesterol and all that. Highly erroneous, friends. So for diabetic friends, no diabetic friends. So I've just created a template. Just fill it up, friends. As I said to you, this the 10 daily wrong habits. Just fill it up. At one time, I knew about this only 4 points I know. That means my knowledge is 40%. But I'm following only 30%. I know that coffee tea is bad, but I keep taking. So I learned all this last 11 years. I'm following 100%, 10 out of 10. So keep this chart. I'm sharing this chart to you. Keep it on your fridge. Before sleeping, you check. Have I done this? Have I done this? Have I done this? Do this 10 out of 10 just for a week and see the difference, friends. Thank you very much for listening. And I appreciate your time. You have I'll give you my number. So how to do D vitamin check, B12 and all. See, you can check every day. I want everybody to share me the food. First meal, second meal. So that I can see what you're eating. This is my health score, friends. At one time, look at my health score was 20% in 2013. In about a span of how much time? In a span of 3 months, I improved to 90%. No tablets. My fatty liver is gone. My cholesterol is back good, but still I'm diabetic because I have not taken the action in right time. My pancreas is already gone by 60-70%. I want you guys to learn early. So this is what it is. There are a lot of people who have improved their health. See, this gentleman has improved his health from 10% to 80%. This gentleman 20% to 70%. This is the only way to check, friends. A lot of people tell me, no, no, sir, I lost weight, I'm feeling better. Keep it aside. It is something like a progress report. If you want to monitor any student, you just don't go by that. The boy may be smart. He comes to you and say, Auntie, I got 90% mathematics. You feel elated. Don't go by that. Tell you, look at his progress report. See each subject. What was his marks in quarterly? What is his marks in half yearly? Now you realize his marks are poor. You are putting him in tuition. You are tracking him. After 3 months, you check his performance. Similarly, we are doing this, friends. And how this gentleman has improved, you see this. All these people, the 30% health to improve 80%. Look at it, this gentleman. This gentleman from 30% to improve to 80%. So this is what all you can do, friends. Thank you. This is, you can take a screenshot. This is my details. I'm an automobile engineer. I worked in Escorts Limited for 34 years. I retired general manager. I was taking 11 medicines with 8 health issues. I have improved my health substantially. I just want to show you one small video. What is health and immunity? A lot of people think, what is health and immunity? If you are able to live a life without medicine, and if you are energetic, and then if you are probably, one second. Drenched in the rain for one day, I used to sleep for 3 days. I used to go for medication. I go for a swimming for one day, 3 days I'm out. ఇలా పట్టుకోకుండా కూర్చొని లేవాలన్నమాట. Thank you, friends. Any doubts? You are welcome. You can. My mobile number I have already given. If anybody, it's all free of cost, friends. If anybody is interested in this presentation, PowerPoint presentation, you can send me a mail ID. I'll send that data to you. You can learn. I have invested more than 8,000 hours. All of you can learn in 2 days. Just focus and learn. Thank you very much. Thanks, Mehul Saab, for the opportunity. Any questions? Hello? You can unmute. I think
I have a question.
Yeah,
So I
please.
usually take ginger boiled water through the day because I keep getting cough and cold very frequently. So is that also considered food or is that considered water?
As I said to you, madam, other than water, we don't know. All that you have to do is just do one thing. You get your fasting sugar and fasting insulin test. Drink this and go and check. If there is no much change, that means it is not even affecting you. Now we should not look at it this in isolation. See, we don't have much time. Look at if 4 blind people are describing you about an elephant. Suppose you have never had no idea about an elephant. If he's explaining, you will never understand. One fellow will hold the leg and say it is like a pillar. You think, oh, elephant is like a pillar. So, as you said to me, madam, I want to know your health score. What is your HbA1c? What is your weight? You have any other health issues? See, drinking this, a lot of people think, taking ginger water is good. I'm not saying good or bad. Is it suitable for you? I want to ask you one question. Is walking okay or walking is dangerous? Tell me. Hello?
No, walking is good.
Good, but it all depends. Suppose somebody is injured, he has got some sprain. He may walk with little difficulty. Suppose somebody got a crack and he put a plaster of Paris, he may walk with a stick. If somebody got injured more badly, he got operated, he can't even stand. So walking is neither good or bad. Whether it is suitable to you, that should be the approach. As far as you're concerned, drinking that, if you all other markers are all right, as I said to you, that my health markers, you are great. Carry on. But let me tell you, madam, we don't require all this stuff at all. Ginger, falana, it's like they're all like medicines. When there is issue, you can use it. Otherwise, it is not necessary. Yeah, any other questions?
Sir, what is the name of the book you mentioned in the beginning?
Canvas.
Hello?
Amazon's Canvas. Mean you need the ID?
No, I can't hear you. I'm not clear about question. Can you put all of your videos, please? I don't want to talk to the walls. Please. Whomsoever at least talking, they can put the video on. Who's speaking? What is the problem? What is the question?
Sir, what is the book you mentioned in the beginning? Name of the book?
Yeah, I will share that book to you, ma'am. Madam, that's a big book, not required. What I have given you is the essence of it.
Okay.
Believe me, keep everything aside. I'm telling you, if you can just take these 3 checklists, one is the health score, 10 markers, 10 daily wrong habits, and dinacharya. Just keep this, follow this. I have seen in the last 1.5 years, I'm giving sessions. And I think next month I have a session, 7 p.m. There is a session, I'll send the link to you. I mean, I'll send that 25th, the link gets opened, you can enroll. Every Sunday, 7 p.m. I have a session. So I will handhold you and we will see. You can join. You listen to my YouTube channel, but I can send the book. There is a doctor in Vijayawada. His name is Dr. Mantena. Last 30 years, he's doing a wonderful job. I read his book. I've improved my health. Spending 75 rupees. I can share that book. It's called, you can Google Dr. Mantena Raju. I'll share it. No problem. Any other questions, please? Any doubts? Please ask me questions. You can ask me why the hell 4 liters water, why you should go 2 bowel movements, why I should do 1 hour walk, why 7 hours sleep, why not 5 hours, why only 9? Ask me these questions. These are the important things. These are the absolute guidelines. These are the fundamentals of health. See, a lot of people are all PhD. Everybody is a PhD. They can tell you so many things, but PhD can only happen after you are very clear about your fundamentals, your basics, your essentials. As I said to you, we are making a mess of the 7 essentials. Friends, tell me, I want to ask you, most of you are from North India, Malai Kofta. See, Malai Kofta taste is coming from where? Which item is bringing the taste? Anybody?
Malai.
The deliciousness is coming from which? From Malai. Okay. What else? I give Malai and other items I won't give you. See, friends, the point here, all items, all ingredients have to be there. No negotiation. And the appropriate quantity, again, appropriate quantity. You can't put 1 item more or less. Right? And also the process have to be done with dil laga ke karna hai. You have to do with lot of see the food made in the temple is called prasadam. Why? It is done with devotion. What we make at home is we call food. There we call prasadam. Similarly, say for example, out of this malai kofta items, I remove 1 item. Will you be able to make a tasty malai kofta? No. If I give 1 item less or more, you put more. For you to make a delicious malai kofta, you need all the ingredients, appropriate quantities, and you have to do the job with dil laga ke. To spoil it, 1 item is sufficient, isn't it? You put 1 item more, or 1 item you forgot, 1 item more, or an item which is not required for malai kofta, you put it. Isn't it? You agree with me? Such a simple logic, but we don't understand here. Here we don't do exercise, we have no time, we don't sleep, we keep taking coffee, tea, and we expect to be healthy. It's not possible. Yeah, any other question?
You shared about drinking 1 liter, almost 2 liter of water in the morning.
No, don't get mixed up. 2 liters I never said.
Okay.
1 liter at a time. After a gap of 1.5 hours, 1 liter. See the difference. Your understanding and comprehension is very, very important.
Yeah.
See, listen, as I said to you in the beginning itself, I told you that Buddha's method of inquiry. Just don't go by me. Experiment. I tell you, friends, your mother takes care of you. Your mother, you come from abroad, mother tells you in the bathroom, there are 2 buckets. One is the red bucket, another is a blue bucket. Red bucket has hot water, blue bucket has cold water. Go and take bath. So you believe your mom and you say you want to take cold water, you put your mug inside the blue bucket. It can be hard, you don't know. It is not that she has done it deliberately. Maybe it's a mistake. So you have to inquire. Don't believe. Even don't believe me. Whatever I'm saying, just listen. Now I'm saying you follow this. Try one day, try. Okay, you don't have a habit of drinking 1 liter water. Don't worry. Start slowly. At one time, friend, I used to drink hardly in a whole day 1 liter, 1.5 liter. In the bargain, I ended up with kidney stone problem. Do you know kidney stone problem is much worse than a delivery of a baby? You know, pain of the delivery baby is the highest, I believe. But kidney stone problem is much higher, I was told. So all that you have to do, friends, now experiment. This particular 3 charts, I will send it to you in the group. Take it, print it, book it, find out how many wrong habits you have. I had 5, you have find out. If you have even one wrong habit, you can't continue. Something like it. You see, there is a fire and you are going on pouring water. It is drenching, it's coming. Suppose there's a pipe, petrol pipe is simply leaking there and it is causing fire. So first you should stop that petrol leaking into that fire, then only pouring the water. Like as I told you, that fish example, lot of people want to say, oh, I want to give good supplement, I want to give a good medicine, I want to give good food. Okay, first find out what is happening. Stop the wrong habits. We want to continue the wrong habits. Like look at what is happening, diabetes. People continue doing their own nonsense and they want to take some fruit and they take some medicine. It will never work. That's why diabetes. Friends, in my group, people have got rid of diabetes very easily. A stitch in time saves 9. The earlier we find your problem, easier to get out of it. In my case, I have slept until 55. I was sleeping in the sense. So now I become alert 11 years, but still my HbA1c is 7.3%, 7.2% without medicine. But that does not mean I am living a very strict life. Yeah, I do enjoy. So I'm telling you, there is no compromise, friends. You can enjoy your life. You can have alcohol, you can have coffee, tea, but along with your food. Eat 2 times, anything you want to do that. See the magic. Any other doubts? Thank you very much. I will be going 11, 12, 20. Any other question? Thank you, Mehul Saab. I hope you have recorded. We'll make sure. And maybe we can have another session. We can talk little more in detail. I'm just giving you the basics. We will look at it, what happens when you do these mistakes. Anything else?
Sir, I want to just talk my beneficial from sir. Just 1 minute time, please.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, I heard sir's video 5-6 months back, but I was not into the course. But last January, I joined sir's course, and I'm now without BP. Before I was with medication BP. Now without medication, my BP is now 110/73. I'm very much thankful to sir. I'm just following all the dinacharya and all my. I appreciate sir's effort and all. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, madam. I appreciate your feedback and make sure that you learn this and you teach people. As I said to you, I just showed one video. This is my favorite video. I want to show you. Make a difference in the society.
You work hard, you make money, you do it for yourself. That's not life. You go out, you seek for people who need your help, you make their lives better. You become that sponge which can absorb all the negativity, and you become that person who can emit beautiful, positive vibes. And when you realize that you have changed someone's life, and because of you, this person didn't give up, that is the day when you live.
Yeah, you can take my mobile number, friend, 9840852996. You're welcome to call me up and share your reports, discuss with me any issues. Thank you very much. Mehul Saab, aap hai kya? Band kar lo abhi.
Sir,
Yes, sir. Any feedback?
just wanted to say thanks from bottom of my heart for such a nice presentation, which I've gone through for last 1.5 hour. And it's one of the best presentations, sir. And I would like to be in touch with you
Welcome,
for in future. So you said there is a group. I will join that and then would request you for the hand holding. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you,
For the.
Yeah, Amitabh wants to say something.
Sir, I'm Amitabh only talking to you. Yeah.
Boliye, sir.
No, I told you.
Okay.
I
Thank
said.
you very much. I appreciate. Bye-bye.
Right, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, I want all of you who have listened to the class, make a difference. You make your own health improved, your family members, and share to your friends. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.